I think film's essential to the Not in Our Town movement. It is our core strength as a company. Film opens people up emotionally to a story and to hearing each other, to looking at a story in a new way. I think that documentary film and film in general is playing an essential role in social change in our country and our world. And I think we're going to see that, an increase in that. We need story. In order to create change, in order to understand each other in a new way, we need stories to help us do that. And I think that's one of the things that we've tried to do, is we don't create the action, we don't create the innovation, but we go searching for stories that we think can help people navigate through very difficult issues. In this particular case, with Not in Our Town, Light in the Darkness, we had seen a dramatic rise in anti-immigrant violence. We heard from people around the country how this was becoming an increasing problem in their communities. What do we do about it? Where's the Not in Our Town story? They would ask us. And we would take our cameras and we would go to communities where this violence was taking place. But there had to be a story. There had to be some convening of a community that would sort of unlock a path for people in other parts of the country. We finally found that in Patchogue, New York, shortly after Marcelo Lucero, an Ecuadorian immigrant who lived in this community for 13 years, was killed on the streets of Patchogue. We started seeing signs that there was possibility. When 500 people gathered at the train station when 500 people gathered at the train station near where he was killed. And we heard his brother, Joselo Lucero, speak and say he was going to be an advocate for the immigrant community. And we heard the mayor of the town speak and say, yes, we want justice in our community. We started to see the signs that this community might be a place where some kind of solution, some way through this divide, this deep divide in our country over immigration, where there might be some way for people to see, how do we stop the violence? Because I think the divide continues about immigration in this country. I think what this town has unlocked is a way to say, how do we see the humanity in each other so everyone can feel safe to walk the streets, no matter who we are. We need to feel safe, and we need to feel that we are not the other. None of us are the other, that we are all human, and that our rights as human beings to live together have to be protected.